Hello data lovers, welcome back to this channel. I'm happy you're back to this channel, and if you're watching this channel for the first time, I'm Ruthie.D.analyst. I help beginners and career switchers transition into data analytics using data analytics tools without academic confusion. Simplify data analytics clearly and practically. Let me answer some questions that I know you've asked yourself, maybe quietly. Is data analytics hard? Can I do it someday? Is it worth learning? Am I even capable of learning this? If that question has been sitting in your mind, stay with me. I'm not going to over-exaggerate, neither am I going to scare you. I'm going to tell you the truth in this video. Most beginners think data analytics is hard for one reason. They see dashboard, they see SQL queries, they see Excel formulas, job description with long list of skills, and you just assume, if I don't understand this immediately, maybe this isn't for me. You start doubting yourself even before you start learning properly. And that's the real problem, because it's not intelligence, it's not background, and it's not age. It's actually misunderstanding what the word hard actually means. How does these doubts actually play out? How does these doubts play out? You go online, you watch your YouTube videos, you don't understand anything. I start to think, maybe this is not for me. Well, that's already know it. Maybe data analytics is for smarter people. Then slowly, you stop practicing, you stop watching, you stop believing that, oh, you belong here. And this is not because you can't learn data analytics, but the reason is nobody actually explained to you the right way. Let me share something from my experience. Every beginner I've worked with, every single one, reaches a point where they think this is hard. But what they're really experiencing is new thinking, not difficulty. Because data analytics is asking you to think logically, ask better questions, and slow down. Be curious, but not perfect. If you've not done all this before, your brain starts to resist. And this resistance is mistaken for, oh, I don't think I'm good with this. If you've never think logically, you've never slowed down to ask better questions, like put your brain to something to make it work, your brain starts resisting at first. And this resistance make you think you're not good at this. But that's not the truth. So let me answer this properly. Is data analytics hard? Data analytics is challenging, not hard. Let me tell you the difference. The difference means hard means impossible, but challenging means something is learnable with structure and with time. But learning data analytics for beginner feels hard when you rush into it, when you compare yourself, when you try to learn everything at once. But it feels manageable when you learn step by step, you focus on the foundation, you understand the why before how. That's how you build mastery and not motivation. So let me break it down this way. Tools are not the hard part. Excel, SQL, Power BI, Python, they are not the hard part. Tools don't confuse people because almost everybody knows the data analytics tools. They know you have to learn Excel, SQL, Power BI. Tools are not the hard part. Tools don't confuse people. Lack of clarity does. Once you understand the kind of problem you're trying to solve, the tool starts to make sense. Now, let me talk about thinking like an analyst. Thinking like an analyst actually takes time, and that's normal. Data analysts don't memorize answers, but they learn how to think through problems, and that skill develops slowly and quietly. If you're struggling, that means you're learning correctly. And also, it's not about talent. Let me talk about consistency. Consistency actually matters more than talent. You don't need to be naturally good at data. What you need is repetition, patience, real example. And that's how people move from beginner to real data analyst roles. Now, let's imagine this. You sit down to learn and you are not panicking anymore. You don't understand everything, but you understand enough. And at this point, you start seeing progress. The concepts will click. SQL will make sense. Excel stops feeling scary. This doesn't happen overnight, but steadily. This is what learning data analytics from scratch actually looks like. That is why at Tech Trinity, we teach data analytics from scratch till you get your portfolio and being job ready. If you've gotten to this stage of this video, please share this video, like, subscribe for more data clarity. That is why this channel exists. Not to overwhelm you, not to rush you, and not to pretend data analytics is easy. But this channel exists to teach you clearly, practically, and step by step with honesty. And in this channel, I focus on data analytics for beginners, Excel for data analysis, SQL for beginners, and the mindset, not just tools. There's no shortcuts here, just strictly learning. If you've ever thought, I'm not cut off for this, but you're still curious, subscribe to this channel. Not because you want motivation, but because you want clarity. And in this channel, I'm going to break every single aspect you might have thought before, or still thinking, or still confused about. We're going to make it clear in this channel. You're not struggling because you're incapable. Just know that you're struggling because you're learning something new. And that's how it should actually feel like. If you made it to the end of this video, I hope you were able to gain clarity in this explanation. And don't hesitate to on the bell button, because more clarity will be coming up on this channel. And don't forget to subscribe, like, share this video to friends and colleagues.